Okay, good morning from Barrie, Ontario. I'm gonna try and keep this under 2 minutes today. Wish me luck, because when I chat it seems to flow. The dogs are wandering now. We're gonna take a little stroll. Getting out for our essential exercise. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Around about noon, we're going to go to Fairy Lake, and we're going to have a picnic with the people. Fun in the park. Oh, sorry. The dog saw water, and if you saw yesterday, we know what happened. Yeah. Anyway, by the sculpture, there's a man called Robert. I just had a little conversation with him. He's a little bit intoxicated. I guess life's been unkind to him. But that doesn't mean that I'm not gonna stop and talk, which I did. But yeah, it's early and he is, I suppose, drowning in sorrows. Originally he's from Scotland, he said. So yeah, we had a conversation. Kind of wish I could help him, really, but the thing is about it is all of us need to help ourselves before we can help others. I learned that the hard way. I used to, like my mother, I guess, I used to try and help everyone, but I neglected myself, my own feelings, my own well-being. So yeah, I learned. I'm only 42, so I say only. I'm only 42. People double my age that know more, know better, know wiser. So I've spoken about that a little bit anyway. And I was always a bit of an old soul, really. Yeah, these boys are really excited. And we're at the marina. There's not many boats in there at the moment because of the weather. Hopefully I'm going to unwrap mine soon and enjoy that. We have been into Barrie a couple of times to refuel. Again, for people that don't know, that's Lake Simcoe. One of the small lakes in Canadian terms. It's not one of the Great Lakes, but it's still big, and it still churns up some pretty gnarly waves, as me and my son found out the hard way last year. That's a video I might put up on YouTube at some point, but yeah, who'd have thought, eh? So basically that day we were coming back from a place called Chief Island, where people go up. It's just north of Aurelia. It's about a 3 to 4 hour ride up in the boat, depending how fast you go. I've got a V8, it goes around about 35-40 miles per hour converted. And it's a lovely trip up. But anyway, we come back a little bit late. We stopped at Aurelia. We were with another boat, actually, some friends, and we had something to eat. Then we got in. All of a sudden, it went from calm to rough, like you wouldn't believe, from a lake anyway. And we were getting battered. The boat was going up and slamming down and going up and slamming down, and my boat's about 22 years old. It's in very good condition. I bought it from a mechanic, actually, but as it slammed down, my son was driving, because I'd had a beer or two, and the front windshield popped out. It was getting dark, I couldn't do anything about it, so there's me holding this windshield getting absolutely soaked with all the water just coming on board. We were never at risk from sinking. We have got a bilge pump, and oh my god, so we had a couple of hours left to go and we had to keep the speed down, and I'm holding this windshield and me and my son are like, you know, not falling out, but we're having choice words between each other, as you could imagine. And so with that, I'm holding the windshield and it's glass, and I'm hoping that it's not going to smash in my face. I wasn't worried about the waves. I wasn't worried about safety in that sense, falling overboard. I wasn't. I was just worried about the glass smashing in my face. Anyway, that didn't happen. We managed to get back to Keswick, which is not where we keep the boat, in the dark. Guess what? My navigation lights weren't working. What could I do? So we were using like a little flashlight we had, but it was very, very, very precarious. There was never a moment in my mind that I thought we wouldn't make it, that we wouldn't get back. Because even then, and this was last year, I knew that we'd be protected. I knew we were being protected. But that doesn't mean that there wasn't danger there. Because sometimes the smallest little decisions can have big impacts, ramifications. And yeah, you really need to think fast. The adrenaline was going, and we survived. So yeah, we've only had the boat not even a year yet, and Charlie and I hadn't before driven boats, but we done all the right things. We got our boating license and everything, got all fully legal, and we very much enjoy it. There was another occasion actually just before that, where it was me, Charlie, and Isla, and the dogs. We were out for just a little ride. We went up to the other side of Keswick. It'll come back to me in a minute. Yeah, it'll come back to me in a minute anyway. So it's where a lot of people park up, and it's quite shallow, and you can have a little swim and whatnot. Anyway, we went there, and when we were coming back, there was my son noticed. And in the boating community, if someone's in trouble, you always go, and we would anyway. There was a young chap and his girlfriend that were just not doing anything. They were like, you know, flagging us down. So we went over. Home mission. He was on his father's boat and he was taking it a little bit too hard, should we say? First of all, I said, right, are you good for fuel? Are you good for gas? Yeah, I'm good for gas. Okay. Have you tried this? You tried that? I'm not a mechanic, but I've got a mechanical mind, so, because I'm an engineer, like I said, refrigeration. And anyway, we couldn't get it going. Long story short, I've never towed a boat in my life, and I made a mistake, and this is the mistake I made. So we chucked the ropes, and then we began to tow. We had about 3/4 of a tank, and like I said, it's a V8. It's quite thirsty. Anyway, but we calculated we had enough gas for the trip. So we're towing. We're like doing 5-10 miles an hour, obviously being safe and everything. Isla was making everyone laugh, as she usually does, doing silly things and like crazy dances and things like that. We had the music blaring, and you know, we were limping in. It happened that they were at Holland Marina, where we were, so we were on our way there. So Holland Marina is the south end of the lake, but you also have like the Holland River that takes you into the marina, and it's about 15-20 minutes from there. We got to the mouth of the river, and we stumbled, or we spluttered to a halt. So then, like, right, okay, what are we gonna do? We're out of gas. Okay, we're really out of gas. Okay, we weren't carrying any extra on board, so we're like, well, okay. So we got the paddles out and we started trying to paddle our boat, that boat, and I'm like, yeah, I'm determined to do it. We can do it. No, we couldn't do it. We were getting nowhere. You imagine these boats. I think mine is 18.5 foot. It weighs about, let's say, 3,000 pounds ish, 2.5, 3,000 pounds maybe. And although we're on water, which, you know, makes buoyant, we weren't getting anywhere. So with that, another boat come over to the rescue. Oh, what's up? We explained the story. Oh, right, well, I can maybe tow you here, get some gas, bring some gas back. We were having this conversation, all tied up together. And then another boat come over and happened to have a small jerry can, gas can. So he very kindly donated that gas. I didn't ask for it back, and I wanted to give it back, and I still don't know who those guys were that came over on that boat. So then we put the gas in our tank, and we slowly went to Keswick, which was about a 20-minute drive. And it was getting dark. Went to the gas station. No, we're not doing it from the river now. You're gonna have to buy another jerry can and fill the jerry can out with gas. So we done that, and we were filling gas up, and it was just a pain. Anyway, with that, it got dark. The boy's father called, thanked us, and said, "My boy's safe. He's back in the marina." Okay, brilliant. I'm really happy about that. And then we went back to the marina, and it got dark, and it started thundering and lightning. Again, not any second of that trip, and my daughter was with us at the time, did I feel that I guess our safety was at risk, but I knew we'd make it. And we did. So, moral of the story is always stop and help. You need to do a quick assessment, obviously, especially when you're on the lake. Are you putting yourself in danger? Because then you call in the police, or not the Coast Guard. I can't remember what they're called here. Harbour Master, I guess. I don't remember. So anyway, yeah. So we've had some adventures, and you know what? I wouldn't change a thing, because those are important life lessons, and they're stories that I'll tell to you. So hopefully one day when I have grandkids, which could be pretty soon because my son's almost 20. So yeah, I think we live and we learn from bad and good and everything. Well, hopefully we learn. I do anyway. So yeah, they're totally friendly. Yeah, of course you can. No need to ask. So yeah, anyway, I thought I'd share those couple of stories with you about the lake, because I am. Yeah, sorry, they will jump, because I am right next to this beautiful lake. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna have a fantastic day, and I hope you will do too. I offer you peace, serenity, and love, and I will.
Alright, have a good one, eh?
Yeah, you too, man.
Thanks.
Have a good day. And it's alright. I talk to everyone. And if anyone talks to me, I'll talk to them. That's how it is. Yeah, I used to embarrass my kids actually, because I literally talk to anyone that wants to talk, or people that want to talk to me, because I think that's important. We're social animals, creatures, or whatever we are. We're humans. We need contact, we need interaction, we need to spread the love. So anyway, I'm gonna go. Say goodbye, boys. Hey, yeah, they're jumping up on me. There's Mr. Marshy, and there's Mr. Shadow. And I'm gonna go and walk them now, because we've come to a bit dead end, but that's where you refuel fuel in the summer. Anyway, I'm going on now, aren't I? It's kind of like a long goodbye for now. Anyway, you'll see me later. Goodbye. Peace out.